Hey everyone, and welcome to another yoga class with me, the Yogi Roll. We are gonna do a lymphatic massage. Um, if you snore at night, this massage will be super sweet and awesome and should help alleviate those symptoms. For me, it's I do this, but then I put oils on. So I've done two things at once, so it's hard to tell which one's doing better or which one was the better, uh, if one was the only case, right, and not both of them combined that's solving the snoring issue, right? So whenever you bring one variable in, it's always easier to know which that's the one, right, that's causing the alleviation of symptoms. So we're going to do it on the face, a bit of the neck. Why we want to do it, right? Lymph is that plasma fluid in between your muscles and skin. Sometimes we just focus on like relieving the muscles, and the lymph isn't like getting proper drainage. Sure, people are like, oh yeah, like massage helps lymph drainage. Corrective exercise helps lymph drainage. Yes, sure, but you can literally feel when you like touch it at such a deep, calm, chill, relaxed feeling. You can literally feel that fluid shift in certain areas and go down. And also, too, right? Like some people might be like, oh, this isn't effective, or like just do corrective exercise. Like, majority of people saying that aren't doing sport at like they're doing their corrective exercise at the level that people are doing sport. So sure, they'll do dabble into sport and be like, oh, i'm I'm so much uh better biomechanically because I feel this better, but they're doing very little like actual sport that causes imbalance, right? Like, for me, I do jujitsu. So sure, someone, oh, do corrective exercise, it's going to alleviate your neck. Sure, cool. But how many like hours do you have of someone choking you out on your neck? Like, how many hours do you have of trauma on your neck? I'm not being confident or like showboating or being cocky. I'm just being realistic, right? These people preaching all these things don't actually have the hours that certain other practitioners who aren't as loud have under their belts, right? So don't get fooled by the shiny objects. That's like a lot of the times people have these insecurities, are looking to be more confident, and then they get, oh, shiny object, boom, I'm gonna go this way. And then sure, you might not get lost, but in doing so, you're getting lost because now you think you can fight when you haven't had people literally trying to knock you out, having those serious, intense rounds when you don't want to like face like a world champion, but you're like your coach is like, oh, we're sparring today at this gym. Good luck. Like, you have no other say. Like, sure, you can go home, but by you going home shows me like we're not continuing with your training anymore, right? These people talking and telling you what to do mechanically don't have those hours under their belt, right? So don't get fooled. I'll stop talking about that. But why I brought it up is like, for me, I still have to do certain areas on my neck, uh, physically and manually and soft. Because those areas, no matter what I do, movement wise or massage wise, don't get the same release that lymphatic massage does. And lymphatic massage is good, right? It helps like get rid of infection because if you're not getting the proper drainage, all this plasma, right? Fats, carbs, proteins, white blood cells, a lot of other stuff like is just sitting there, and then it could, right, become infected, could be bad. So it's proper to drain it, get it out of the body, get proper stuff to the area that's going to fight the infection, help your immune system, and further benefit your body. So that's why you need to do lymph drainage every, like, daily, by every second day, but stay on top of it as a weekly regime. So if you think you're going too deep, that's, you probably are, right? So it's that layer between your muscle and skin. So try to be on top of your muscle. It's okay to feel it and move the muscle with it a little bit, but we want to be soft. Your heart, think about that as your center. So whenever we're doing the drainage, it's okay to, we want to start at the most distal area, okay, furthest away, and then move up. It's okay to go back down, but we don't want to, like, but we got to move up again, right? We don't move up to the center and then go at the ankles again and then start at the head, right? We're leaving this ankle area kind of like built up and stagnant now, and here we want to flush it to the center. So just the face and neck today. Hands, I like to do my best to get all your fingers. You can get that Gusha tool, the stone, and use that. We're starting at the hairline in the center of the forehead, both hands, and then moving away to the temples. It's common to feel opening, tingly sensations in the back of your throat. So it's okay, like right now we're starting at the hairline, moving down to the eyebrows, and then starting back up. But on your final one, same idea. We want to go at the hairline and then move to the eyebrows before we start to go to the nose. We don't want to be at the eyebrows and then go to the hairline and then to the nose, because we just left an area from middle of the forehead to the eyebrows kind of undone. So we want to make sure we're always flushing everything to the center. We're still working in that area. Sit nice and tall. If we think we're going too deep with our hands, we probably are. Keep this up. I'm just taking my sweater off. By all means, you can sit on your bolster block if you're starting to feel uncomfortable, or a blanket. So we'll do the final one. So start at the forehead, then slowly move down to the eyebrows. Now our hands, so I go index finger on the tip of the nose, or right where the nose meets the eyes and the eyebrows, and then I go down to the cheek and then out, nice and gentle. When I get to the cheek area, I try to include all my fingers. You might, right, a nostril might be a little clogged more than the other, and you feel the back of the nose start to clear up where the throat meets it. Make sure you're breathing. Really get in there, in between the eyes. My middle finger's really tracking down between the nose and the cheek, right? Get all those stagnant areas we don't normally get moving. Breathe in, breathe out. Nice. We'll do a little ear pulling right now. So grab your right down at the bottom of your ears and start to just pull away from your ears. Pull away and then up. Grab a little higher on the ear, pull down and then up. Pull down and then up. This we can go a little harder. Once we get mid-ear, we go out and then down, out and then down. Start out and down, then down and up. We'll go one more time up. One more time. Yeah. Once we get up, one more time down. Maybe you're starting to really feel those spaces open. Totally normal, totally fine. Nice. Awesome. Starting to make Y's with your fingers, going on each side of the ears, going down and then up with your head, and then down your neck into your collarbones with your fingers. I start with my chin down and then I go up. I really like how that feels on me. Like my two fingers are getting in the back of my neck. The the pinky and the ring finger, right, are getting the throat. A lot of actions going on here. Nice and gentle. And then we'll do some more on the throat. So getting both hands on the jaw, where the jaw meets around the ear. Getting nice and into that groove, but being gentle. And then down the throat. Getting into the groove, moving the hands up towards the chin and then down the throat. Moving the hands up a little higher. Starting in the center of the throat and just going down. You can really feel any sensitive areas on your throat and put some pressure, right? Not a lot. And then gently go down though. Don't have the pressure the whole time you're going down. You can start with maybe, just gauge. The more in tune and sensitive you can be, the more benefits you get. Nice, that was a lot. So when we move the neck, the face, the ears, I like to tap. When we're doing more lymph on the bottom, sure, we can tap up here. But yeah, I'm just moving it. And then with the idea of trying to bring it to the center more. So if I start at the ankle, I'm trying to move it up the hip to the center, right? We'll tap above the collarbone, start more towards the center and move towards the shoulders. And then down. Then up. Nice. Keep breathing. And then down. Sorry, I just got really into this. Yeah. So we'll release the hands nice and tall. Breathe in that love and gratitude for yourselves. Breathe out that love and gratitude for everyone else. Hopefully you feel much more clarity in your head. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Namaste.